Welcome to another Dazzle of Bedazzled with me, Zora Amin. 2 weeks from today, the UAE will be welcoming the world with open arms to witness the greatest show in the world, the Expo 2020. You've seen glimpses of it over the last 2 episodes, but today, we'd like you to meet the people behind it, or at least one of them. Please welcome Mohammad Al Ansari, the Vice President of Communications. Hello, Mohammad. Welcome to Bedazzled.
Thank you for having me.
Firstly, thank you so much for taking out the time and coming for this chat with us. Could you tell us what the Expo is all about?
So for over 170 years, World Expos have always been about celebrating the innovation in humanity, bringing the world together in trying to find solutions to world challenges. Now this Expo, we promised the world something exceptional and we are on track to deliver that. A participation with a world record participation, more than 190 countries participating. The first time this event is going to come to the region, it is going to be a true celebration of innovation and creativity.
The theme right now is connecting minds, creating the future. What was the original idea that went behind it?
So it's all about connecting the world together and trying to bring the world together into finding better solutions. Connecting minds and creating the future is our main theme. And under that theme, we have 3 sub-themes, and it's all about connecting sustainability, mobility, and opportunity. And when we speak about sustainability, it's also about connecting our generation to the next generation. It's about connecting us to nature. It's about connecting us to the future of mankind, of us living responsibly. And when we talk about mobility, it's about connecting our ideas, products, linking ourselves, even connecting with outer space, with the mission of outer space. So, and with opportunity, it's all about people coming together and unlocking their potential to make better solutions by working together. So this theme is very important for us, and we thought that it would be great to have, and a theme that today is more important than ever before.
You seem very enthusiastic about the 3 districts: mobility, opportunity, and sustainability. Among these 3, which one is your most favorite and why?
It's very hard to pick favorites, but amongst these different districts, I think each will have its unique journey, and the surprises from the different pavilions, their programs, is going to be something that the visitors are going to come and experience.
Amazing.
We ask each and every visitor to visit our website and to hopefully get a grasp, an example of a day in Expo, what it will look like, and the different amount of programs and events that are set to happen once we launch in October.
Okay, I'm going to make this a little more harder for you.
Yes.
If you had to tell in one sentence to all of us, your viewers, the entire world, what should be the reason for them to come visit the Expo 2020? What would it be?
For me, it's about the people. It's about coming and joining and experiencing the world in this spot, in Dubai. More than 190 countries, from diverse backgrounds, from diverse languages, culture, coming together with one purpose, which is innovations and showing the world their greatness in terms of creativity. I think happiness from this small world, once they come together and really start speaking about all of these different solutions to challenges, it's going to be something, a sight for everyone.
That definitely was more than a sentence, but
Yes,
I'm going to
sorry
take it.
about that.
I really liked how you said one spot, one purpose. That really won my heart.
Yes.
Thank you so much, Mohammad.
Thank
It
you,
was
Zara.
lovely having this chat with you, and we hope to see you soon.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you for having me.
Summer's fading away and it's the advent of fall, but I'm not getting into my fall collection as of yet, as it's still quite warm in this part of the world. So I'm going to show you how you can style a basic white shirt, which is usually a signature summer collection, but I'll show you how you can style it this season in multiple different ways. So style it up with me, Zora. So on trend in this week, I'm bringing you some useful styling tips that you could use to curate your outfits in a much more fashionable manner. So let's check out the first look. I think everyone would agree that white is your go-to color for every summer look. So for this week's episode, I've picked up an oversized white shirt, which I'm going to show you how you can style in 4 different unique ways. In this very first look, as you can see, I've paired my shirt with a mustard midi skirt. And it's a casual chic look, but to jazz up your look a little bit, you can add statement heels, earrings, and a pair of shades with a pop of color, and you're all set to go. If you're looking into a more formal direction, you can wear PU leather leggings, throw in a camel blazer, maybe wear a neutral colored pair of boots, shades, and there you go. You have an all elegant ensemble. If you're looking for something on more semi-casual lines, then I think you should pair your white shirt with a pair of mom jeans. Throw in a statement blazer. As you can see in this look, I'm wearing a graphic blazer, added a pair of black heels, a nice shade of red on the lips, and I'm all set for my night out. Lastly, if you're looking to do something completely out of the box, pick up a tulle skirt, but instead of wearing it with your shirt, wear it underneath your shirt so that it looks like a layered dress. Funk it up a little bit with a pair of chunky shoes, shades, and off you go. Using golden words to express what one feels is likely to be successful and rewarding. But imagine using your words to be rewarded with a golden visa. I'd like to welcome a successful entrepreneur and author of 50 Secrets of Success, Rajiv Gupta. Hi Rajiv, what motivated you to write this book?
I started my career with less than $100 and it was 30 years before, 3 decades before. And when the technology was not the way it is today, nowadays. But I realized the issues remains by and large still the same. You will see that most of the people, when they come out of universities and schools and they start the business, most of the businesses close down within the next 3 years' time. They can't generally sustain 3 years. Then you see that the only 1% people in the world, they hold 96% of the wealth. You also see that people fail to sustain the success, and it is happening from not today, from 400 years. So I wanted to ensure that I give back to society by the real life lessons I learned in 30 years. And thanks to COVID, I got enough time to write it, pen down, and give it back. That was the whole idea.
That's nice. What, according to you, should entrepreneurs bear in mind when starting off a new venture?
Quotient is very, very important and very strong. Now, what happens is that nowadays when people look forward to starting the business, they generally start business because of multiple reasons, like I have done enough of 9 to 5 kind of jobs. I'm not able to save enough in my life. Or most people feel that someone else got immediate success because of an idea. They are more concerned about their comfort in general rather than looking forward to what exactly is the pain area or a problem area in the society or the world around them. When a person changes the focus from his or her comfort to solving an existing or a burning problem across the society or world, you end up into a much better platform to give it back to society. I would say changing perception will change the whole idea about it.
And what motivational tips would you give to these entrepreneurs?
I think the first one is think big, because it all depends on our goal, our purpose. Bigger the goal, bigger the purpose, bigger the motivation always will be. Because that motivation always pushes you to achieve something even if it is hard time. Second, I would say is creativity is as important as knowledge. Because most people, they believe on the experiences they have. The experiences of past will only give you knowledge to solve the current problem. But the creativity will help you to solve the upcoming, recurring or future problems. The third one I would say is the failure. Most people are so afraid of failure that they don't even think of success in a very bigger way. Most of the people, they always face more failure than success, but they never give up. And we are always 10% outcome of what happens to us and 90% outcome of how we react to situations. So I would say never give up and keep it going all the way.
The UAE economy is bouncing back in a big way with all the recent government announcements over the last few days, which also means there will be opportunities for everyone. Time for Shane and Peter to guide us a little on Career Tip Time.
It's Career Tip Time.
And today we're talking about bosses. The average employee has more than 15 bosses in their career. And so the chances are during your career, you're going to be working for a bad boss. And so today we're going to talk about how to manage that situation if you are working for a bad boss.
One of the key things you can do is get influence beyond the pay grade of your boss. So one tactic is ask a board member to be your mentor. Once you have that board level relationship, it will cause your boss to think twice. Another thing you can do is volunteer in all the charity groups that your organization is involved in. If they're doing a cancer walk, generally that charity will be chaired by a very senior person in the organization. And again, that will allow you to build relationships beyond your department into other areas of the business. The third thing that you can do is start to create cross-functional opportunities, maybe co-branding opportunities even with another company, or projects that include different departments such as sales, marketing, manufacturing, supply chain, to create a ripple effect so people get to know who you are and what you're doing in the business. And the final piece that you want to look at is keep your eyes open for opportunities in other departments, so perhaps you might be able to make a lateral move across the organization. And those are a few good tactics you can use.
So they can help you manage around your boss, but it's also important that you manage your relationship with the boss that you have. So the first element here is to make sure that you're crystal clear on what you are responsible for delivering. Your key performance indicators, your accountabilities, your responsibilities. It's important to agree that upfront with your boss, and equally important to document that so that if there's any misunderstanding, you won't be blamed for something that goes wrong. The second element is to make sure that you have regular one-on-one meetings with your boss. Often when someone's working for a bad boss, they don't feel comfortable having these regular one-on-ones and they try and delay them or skip them. That's a real mistake. A structured one-on-one, often every week, allows you to update your boss on what's going on and also allows you to get the key information that you need directly from them. So that even if you're working for a bad boss, you're able to have a constructive relationship, you can work together, you can continue to learn, and ideally thrive and move on to the next step in your career.
This is Shane and Pete wishing all your dreams come true.
Want to know how to pick your entertainment quotient wisely? Let Santosh help you with that.
Today we're going to talk about Ranjit M. Tiwari's Bell Bottom that hit theaters recently. For those that compare Bell Bottom with films like Baby, they are very diverse. Baby was a very intelligent thriller and Bell Bottom is as commercial as it gets. Bell Bottom का जो premise है is actually based on the 1984 hijacking when the plane landed in Dubai. Yes, Dubai is featured as it was during 1984. A huge round of applause to producers Varshu and Jackie Bagnani for not going down the downtrodden path, for picking up a story of a hijacking incident that has never been told before, and also to dare to release the film in cinemas, जबकि महाराष्ट्र जो उनकी सबसे बड़ी मार्केट है अभी तक सिनेमास बंद हैं. The film stars Akshay Kumar, Vani Kapoor, Huma Qureshi and a whole lot of other actors. But let's start with Akshay Kumar, the hero of our film. This is a showreel of Akshay Kumar being Akshay Kumar himself at his commercial best, going by the secret agent named Bell Bottom. We have 007s and we have Bonds and Bell Bottom अजीब सा नाम है, but ठीक है, producers को अच्छा लगा Bell Bottom, पहना भी दिया और नाम भी रख दिया. The biggest surprise of this film is Lara Datta playing Indira Gandhi. जब इसके promos release हुए थे, not a single person could guess कि अरे वाह ये तो लारा दत्ता है. They all focused on Indira Gandhi. So a huge round of applause for the makeup artist who has done a commendable job. The background score by Daniel M. George is fantastic. It leads the mood of the film and it's a high-speed thriller, edge of the seat thriller, and the background score does complete justice to it. In 2 hours 10 minutes की film में इतना कुछ packed है that you will not have time to breathe. You miss something and then you will wonder अरे अब क्या हुआ था. Dolly Ahluwalia plays Akshay Kumar's mother. The camaraderie between the mother and the son is fantastic. Mamik plays Akshay Kumar's elder brother who appears in a cameo and is decent in his role. UAE वासियों के लिए थोड़ा अजीब लगेगा कि हयात एजेंसी को हिल्टन बताया गया है, but these are cinematic liberties. What is important is that the writers and the director and the producer have taken the risk of portraying something which has never been shown before. So first of all, hats off to them, literally. Now let's talk about an OTT release of the same week that was The Empire. Coincidentally, Bell Bottom and The Empire have the same co-producer Nikhil Advani. The Empire की trailer देखने के बाद one must have easily compared it to Game of Thrones. This is not a Game of Thrones, but it is definitely a sincere attempt at Indian OTT. Based on Alex Rutherford's Empire of the Mughal Raiders of the North, the series chronicles Babur's life as a 14-year-old boy to an adult and his war with Shaibani Khan, played by Dino Moria. The series is supported ably by Shabana Azmi playing Ehsan Daulat or Nani Jan, and also Drashti Dami who plays Khanzada, but it is Kunal Kapoor who has the biggest responsibility of carrying Babur on his strong, broad shoulder. The Empire is 8 episodes too long with a song and dance sequences time and again, but it is the grandeur of the sets, the Empire, which aces every other department. हाँ, but VFX में अगर थोड़ा ध्यान देते तो कितना अच्छा होता. I think this is where the Indian entertainment space needs to come forward a long way. तो आप चाहे The Empire देखिए या Bell Bottom देखिए सिनेमाज में, जब घर में आएगा तो OTT पे भी देख लीजिएगा. Until next week, this is Santosh signing off. Watch me if you can.
And now it's time for me to go, but please do share your valuable feedback with us on our social media handles. Bedazzled again, same time next week with me, Zora Amin.